There you go. Congrats to Coach Earl and his team. I thought they were um, really. I thought they were good, really good tonight. We knew how good they were from watching them on film, um, but they're tough to defend. They're really good offensively because of the way they shoot the ball. Um, and particularly Stevens, it's different when you're facing somebody that's that big at 7 foot 275, but can also really shoot it. You know, Dish is terrific and dribble handoff and ball screen action for us defensively, and that's a lot harder to do. Is stay with guards coming off handoff, stay with guards and forwards coming off ball screens when you know your guy can really shoot it as a 7-footer. And so they put a lot of pressure on you. I just thought we got too many defensive assignments wrong to start the game. We lost by 9 and we were down 11-2 in 2 minutes. And that was really the difference. I thought in the first half they were 8 for 13 from 3. We started defending that portion of their offense better, and they were 2 for 6 in the second half. But they were 4 for 4 in 2.5, 3 minutes. And I just thought that was the difference in the game. And you got to credit them. It felt like multiple times it was a 1 or 2 possession game, and they made the big shot. You know, you cut it to 2 or it's 3 or it's 4, and somebody gets loose and they don't miss it. And I thought we had a couple opportunities on the reverse where we got the ball, you're down 2, you're down 3, and the big shot, we just didn't make it. Questions? Yeah, I mean, because Stevens is so big, if you double off of him, if you watch their other games, when you double him in the post, he's so big and he's a good passer that he just throws it right over top of you back out to three-point shooters. And generally that's when their runs, their big runs, would start. They're down and they can go on 12-0 runs because of the way they shoot it. And often it was when teams were doubling him. You know, he's a load down there, and Dish obviously had him for the majority, almost the whole game. And I thought did a nice job, but it forcing him to shoot twos. And I thought he, again, did a really good job. We had to foul intentionally down the stretch, and he makes 7 free throws to get to 24. And that may sound a little odd, saying you defended a guy quite well that ends up with 24 points, but I thought we handled him as good as you can for what he is. They missed 20 shots and got 10 O-boards, so they rebounded 50% of their misses. We missed 33 shots and we had 6 O-boards. I thought that was the biggest difference in the game.
You mentioned the offensive rebounds. The only special points there at the bottom of the box where they beat y'all on the second chance point.
Yep.
Was that just?
And if you notice, it's +9.
Yeah.
You know, it was the difference in the game. You know, we just we've been good at that. I mean, that was one of the things we talked about is we got to be us. We've been a really good rebounding team on both ends of the floor this year, and they beat us by 16 on the glass. And I haven't seen that number in a while for this group. And we did a lot of other good stuff. You know, we forced them into 17 turnovers, only had 5 ourselves. You know, so once we've got things right defensively, we were able to force some tough first shots, but they got too many second chance points.
Yeah, they made a couple open threes, but there was also a lot of threes they made where there was a hand right in the face and the rotation was right there. But what's it like defensively when you make the right rotation, they get out there and cover and they still make the three in those situations?
I mean, they're the #1 shooting team in the country. They're D1 players also, so people make tough shots. So you can't let that deflate you. Just got to keep on fighting and contest every shot. You can't let that be what defeats you. So it's tough to handle, but you got to bite it. It was. When we watched film, it was something that we watched. His feet weren't that well when he was playing defense, so I used my advantage of my quickness and movements. He wasn't good at changing direction, so I used it to my advantage when I was scoring.
What do you tell your team that opening on Sunday? What's your message?
I just told him it's going to be a long night, and if we don't correct it, they to his point, they're one of, if not the best, 3-point shooting team in the country, and they can all make it. They're not one-on-one players, but they know that. They really move the ball, move their body. They got a big advantage inside. They got a different dude. Jake Stevens. There aren't many teams that have a guy that's that big that shoots it that well. So it puts some strain on you defensively, but we were getting assignments wrong, and it cost us.
Is that the first time you've ever seen single shot technical foul called flopping in a game?
No, we've had that a couple of times on the road this year, where last year they give you the signal and the flop is a warning. But we've had it in our games this year a couple times where that had happened.
Is that rule change you supported in the offseason?
It is what it is. Just play by the rules, I guess.
Eli, you really got the team going in the first half. Your kind of shooting strengths, thinking into the half, 5 for 6. What was going wrong in the first half where you were getting some open shots and scoring in rhythm?
Yeah, I was just getting open shots. We were moving the ball real well. Ball was kind of just finding his way in the net for me tonight. But most of my shots were pretty much assisted on. And so, yeah, we were just moving the ball a little bit better at the end of that first half.
Coach, just kind of a side question. It seemed like Elias came in late in the first half and kind of saved the ship a little bit. What kind of improvement have you seen in Elias this year?
Yeah, he's been a big boost for us. He's playing with a lot of confidence, and he should. He put in a whole lot of work in the offseason. You can just look at his body and see that. He's gained about 20 pounds of muscle. Is a much better rebounder because of it. He's always been able to shoot the ball. I mean, that's kind of who he is. But that wasn't he for a time. He wasn't doing the other things that you have to do in a game, and now he is. He's 6'8", 215, and looks like it and plays like it. He's it's been big for our team.
Eli, it looked like the guards were getting some back cuts early and late to get some open shots at the rim.
Us or them?
With their ball movement. What makes them so challenging to defend, even just beyond the shooting, as far as the way they set up on offense?
Man, you wanna try to, the way they play, you wanna try to chase them over all screens because their coach told us they was the #1 shooting team in the country. So just being a little bit over aggressive, trying to make sure that they don't get that, and kind of got too aggressive, trying to deny passes, jump the passing lane, and they got us.
Yeah, one big final non-conference game with Murray State coming up next round. What's the key to bounce back for that for your team this next, not less than a week?
Yeah, you just got to stay at it. We play a lot of good teams, and Chattanooga's one of them. They're 8-3 now for a reason. They're good, and we're a good club as well. And we play another good one with Murray State. Mature teams, experienced teams can't put their head down and let one cause the next loss. That this one's behind us. Even if we had won the game, you got to enjoy it for the night and then move on. And the same thing here. The crowd was terrific. I hate that we lost, broke the streak on a night like this, on the 50-year anniversary, having former players and former coaches here. But we didn't play good enough to win. We just didn't. You can play like against lesser teams and play like we did tonight and win, but you can't do that against Murray State. You've got to play better than we did tonight.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.